Get ready for those awkward family conversations. Yes, no doubt over the holidays, you'll have at least one conversation that you can't avoid or can't seem to get out of.
I'm already thinking about some of them. Sometimes people may criticize you to talk about your clothes, career choices, or maybe your friends. Dealing with those moments, it can be challenging. So psychology expert Blanca Cobb is here to help you sort them out. Blanca, why are some people so critical of others?
There are a lot of different reasons why people can be critical of others. And one is that's all they know because they've only been criticized. Or maybe they have such low self-concept about themselves that it helps them feel better to be critical of other people because they feel better than the other person, like they are superior in some way. But that normally happens on a subconscious level a lot of the times. And another thing is it's about perfectionism. Some people are very critical because they feel like that level, that criteria level is perfectionism in order for you to be successful or to be accepted.
I can do my best to deal with criticism and not make it, not allowed to let my blood boil over it, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. How do we deal with the way that criticism makes us feel?
It is so difficult because sometimes it feels like it's a personal attack about your decisions or who you are, or how you act, or how you dress. But you really have to consider the source. And the reason you want to do this because it gives you some emotional distance, psychological distance from that person. If you look at it from their point of view, doesn't mean you're agreeing by any means, but if you can see why they're being a negative, if you think like, oh, they're having a bad day or they haven't succeeded in their own life, or maybe they don't have as many friends or don't have that quality of friendship, when you can look at it from their perspective of how they might be coming to you very critical, it helps you increase some empathy and compassion for that person.
I know sometimes I'm quick to defend myself if someone tries to criticize me, and that might not always be the best thing to do. So what should you do if someone is criticizing you? Should you consider saying anything?
Yes, you can consider. Sometimes you can just let it go, right? But other times you might say, you know what, this is really bugging me, or I'm not understanding why they're being critical of me. Instead, ask questions. And the reason you want to ask questions is to understand, like, are you interpreting what they're saying correctly? And what is their perspective? And where are they coming up with this? When you understand their point of view, it makes it easier for you to state the facts. And after you just state the facts, you keep the emotion out of it, then you want to move on. This isn't a situation where you want to justify your position or give them a million and one examples. You don't want to argue about it. You just correct the facts and you just move on.
I think a lot of people would say, well, you exchange one low blow with another low blow and you return some criticism, but I imagine you're probably suggesting against that.
Absolutely, because what you're doing is you're taking a match and you just keep striking it every time you have that low blow against another blow, and guess what's going to happen eventually to that match? It's going to catch fire. And then it becomes an argument, and then it can become very disruptive, and then it really can put some space and separation and sometimes ruin a family gathering.
I always try to tell myself if people are criticizing me, it's not about me, it's about them.
Then they're deflecting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, completely agree on that one.
All right, Blanca, thanks so much. And you can continue the conversation with her right on her Facebook page. Just search Blanca Cobb, Body Language Expert.